Okay, so uh, why did I decide to speak out publicly, and especially when I knew that it was going to have some sort of a negative effect in my life? Well, it's probably one of the most asked questions and one of the most valid questions. The truth is, I know it would have been much easier. Not so much in my private life, but publicly, yeah, I could be very quiet right now. No one would know who I am except for immediate friends and family. People on the streets wouldn't know who I was. Um, but before I ever posted any video, I knew right off the bat that I was going to be made fun of, that I was going to lose friends, that I was going to lose family, that I was going to lose business, that people were going to make assumptions about what type of person I was. They were going to have hatred towards me. Um, and to be honest with you, the very first video I put out, which is not the one that went viral, um, I got so much hatred. Within the first 24 hours, I think I had 1,000 comments of hate. Yeah, I think I blocked like 800 people in the first 24 hours. And that post went on Instagram. It didn't go on TikTok. And then I went back to my Instagram account and literally unblocked every single one of them and decided this is what you signed up for and this is what you're going to go through. So you're going to go through it, good, bad, and ugly. Um, so why did I do it? I spent years asking myself that one question. Like, look at it like this: if I have the experience to go through something and learn something, I feel as though I have the responsibility to pass it on. That's why I got into coaching. Because I craved helping people. I always wanted to help people. I wanted to help people get better, feel better, recover from sickness, illness, injury, whatever. So, knowing how I felt and then going through it and my years of therapy of going through it. And believe me, like when I first thought I wanted to transition, which was 8 years ago now, 9 years ago, when I wanted to really transition, I looked at what was going on in the world in a public way and I looked at it like a sickness. And at first, I looked at it like, I don't want to transition because I don't want to be classified as one of these people that literally, as far as what you saw on social media, it was like if you didn't do everything in a perfect way, other people that were transitioning didn't like you. And it's funny because I get that a lot now. And it took me years of therapy to realize that I'm not other people. And I'm not transitioning to be a woman. I'm transitioning to be me, more me. And I also thought this, and I told my ex wife this. I said, you watch, when I decide to transition, when I finally get the courage to be who I really want to be, wide open in the public, I guarantee you I am going to be able to help people. And for me, after a short period of time of being who I truly want to be and acting the way I feel is the most, I shouldn't even say acting, not acting, but being what feels like the most authentic version of me, I got people coming to me for help. I've talked to kids' parents, I've talked to families, I've talked to therapists have reached out to me from all across the world. And quite frankly, I'm shocked. Um, I've lived 4 decades as a male before deciding that, like, okay, it's time to do this. It's time to stop hiding and it's time to start being me. Um, I've gone through therapy, I've gone through hormones, losing a business, rebuilding a life, and learning things I never expected to learn. And I think when it comes to the concept of transition, like I think that that perspective is rare, and I think it should be shared. Um, and if I kept all those experiences to myself because I'm afraid of criticism, then what good are they? Like those learned and lived lessons need to be shared so other people can learn. Uh, and as far as people disagreeing with me, like I think people often think that because I disagree with them on a particular issues, that means I must hate them. And I think there's a lot of that in the world. But I don't. I don't hate anybody for disagree with me. Some of the people that I disagree with are the people that I love and care for the most. Disagreement is not hatred. And when it comes to what we see in a regular basis in the world today, not just with transitioning, but it's like disagreement is instantly labeled a phobia. And it's not. Everybody has a right to feel the way they want to feel. Um, I think difficult conversations is where we begin to understand each other. And if we can have those conversations with respect for each other, is where we'll learn to have more respect for each other and not hatred, and just realize that we have a difference of opinions, and that's okay. I've gotten so many questions from people that literally have said in their questions, I'm afraid to ask this to anyone else but you, because I feel like you can ask the question, or they feel like they can ask me the question without worrying about me getting offended or upset at the question. And it, those questions have come from all walks of life, from literally all over the world. And it still to this day surprises me as to the different types of people and from where reach out to ask questions. And, you know, will everyone agree with like the answers to some of the questions that I give? No, of course not. And that's okay. Like, it's totally okay. I don't expect people to agree with me. I only hope that they give me the same respect that I give them. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to build a movement around me. I'm not trying to encourage something that's like this greater than, and I'm the end all be all of answers. I'm not. I'm trying to encourage something much simpler than that. And in today's world, it's seriously overlooked. I'm trying to encourage less yelling, more listening, less assuming, more asking questions. I'm sharing my experiences. If sharing my experiences helps even one person understand the topic, whether I want to call it this topic or the topic of transition, like if it helps one person understand or helps someone think more carefully before they make a decision to transition, or before their parents make a decision to 100% support their child in transition, then me speaking publicly is exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Um, and I'm not doing it because it's easy. I'm doing it because I feel it's worth it. So I hope that made sense. Have a great night.